So we've got to ask the question, what is the real issue? Why are people not paying their portion in the medical world? They pay all sorts of other bills. A lot of times I hear people say, oh, Brad, you just don't understand. People are so broke. It's so tough out there. It's the economy, I tell you. Other people say, oh, it's these new high deductible healthcare plans. I am going to suggest something else to you. It's actually not about money at all. At all. It's actually about respect. That's kind of a different way to think about it. What I mean is that most people have money, they're just not paying their doctors. What I mean by that is when you look at demographics, there are some lower class people that cannot pay anything, that they're just destitute, they're broke, and I completely understand that, and God bless them. But most of Americans are middle class and consider themselves middle class. And then there's this last kind of top 10% up there that may be upper class. But again, people have money. The same lady who's telling you she can only pay you $5 or $10 a month is the same lady who fights you on Black Friday for the big screen TV. She's the same lady that's in front of you at Starbucks. She's the same lady that's talking on her iPhone. So again, people have money, they're just not paying you necessarily. So that kind of begs the question, why not? So let me get really personal with you real quick, and let's talk about your own paycheck and how you pay your bills. I call this the real world everyday cash flow that we've discovered from doing this for decades. So cash comes in, right? You got a big pile of money and you start paying your bills. You start looking at your most important bills, your have to or else bills where they can cut you off or kick you out or something. You start paying your mortgage, utility, your cell phone bill, food, of course, your car, your insurance, maybe things like that. Well, now you've only got $200, $300, $400 left over, and you look over and you still got all these bills. We'll call it the second stack of bills for now. And let's say out of that maybe $200 or $300 you have left over, you have $500, $600 in bills. Maybe they're not all bills. Maybe they're things you just want to do, like go buy a new mattress. And maybe you want to go to Disney World. Maybe you want to get your hair done. You understand. You got Christmas and holidays and birthdays and that kind of stuff. One way or the other, you understand the point. Your big stack of money turned into a little stack of money. So now you start making decisions. Who can you pay? Who should you stall on? Who's dinging and tapping and bugging you to pay? Who's threatening to cut you off? Whose birthday is next week? That kind of thing. But let me throw in a kind of a new idea for this whole thing. Not just that there's a stack one and stack two, and that medical bills tend to fall on the bottom of the second stack, but I want to throw in this idea of a competition. What are you doing to win the competition? What I mean by that is the vendors in the second stack, that is the service vendors, the cell phone guys, the lawn boys of the world, utility, not utility, but maybe the plumber, the pest control guy, the service guys who they can cut you off if you don't pay them. But what's really the big problem? Because you've already fixed their problem or whatever. You've already gotten your lawn mower or whatever. Those people are in a competition for that $200 or $300 leftover dollars. So what are you doing with your bill to make it stand out or be any better or different, or to create a sense of urgency to pay this particular bill, right? What are you doing to win the competition for that last few $100 every month? I want to encourage you again that you can win this competition. We help practices all over the nation every single day. You can absolutely win the competition. It's actually pretty simple. But it all goes back to that Rosenthal effect we keep talking about. You're going to have to start using it so that it helps you and not hurts you. If you want to find out more about us or want to learn more about how to retrain your patient base to actually pay you, watch our short video at ProfitWiseSolutions.com. I think you'll absolutely love it. Again, it's ProfitWiseSolutions.com. We'll talk to you soon.